Okay, we're live again. We picked up where we left off, managed to do some troubleshooting, but I just want to streamline the process for you guys so you don't have to sit through the whole thing. We updated the DJI Assistant for Consumer Drones, as you can see here. Let me just move this out of the way and also make sure we're live again before we actually continue on live. Otherwise, we're just talking to ourselves and you guys are left in the dark. Let's see. Just going to quit the app. It says we're live. One moment. And nice. Perfect. All right. So, oh, actually, no, I don't need to leave it open. Just put this here. All right, so as you can see here, we're using the latest version of the DJI Assistant for Consumer Drones 2.1.28. See that right there? Actually, I wonder if this works. See? 3D, you can see it right there. All right, knowing that, moving forward, with the goggles, oops, just click no. We're trying with the power, I believe, is off, okay? The only downside to the goggles, see that the power is off. Now we're going to try with the goggles with the power on. The only downside with not being able to update the goggles is that you can't reflash the firmware. So if things get glitchy, for example, like I think now I have Chinese in there. There's a video where I can show you how to change things from English, Chinese, Spanish, French, but this is beyond that. There's actually a glitch, right, inside of the goggles that you would want to flash the firmware again. I'll show you in a second. I'll actually, oh, did it connect? No, bummer. Anyway, I'm gonna plug it out. See, the power's on. You can tell the power's on inside the goggles, right? Because it's green. So I'm going to turn them off, right? And then turn it on. I mean, and not turn it on. Just leave it like that. Sometimes it'll appear, but I doubt it. I'm going to get the longer cable ready so I can connect my phone to it. Oh, nice. Maybe it'll appear. Maybe it won't. No, it's not appearing. Because I wanted to reflash these because there's a glitch. Welcome back to everything that glitches inside the goggles, where there's a section on the formatting of your SD card drive or write, forget what it's called. It's in Chinese, but everything else is in English. It's not working. Sometimes if you leave it, it'll show up, but it's probably a glitch because the firmware is fucked up. All right, so knowing that, and moving forward, if we go here, take that out. I'm not going to use, I'm going to use the longer one so I can show you guys exactly what it is I'm talking about. You're like, what's he talking about? So I'm going to plug these in. I'm not going to plug them into the computer just yet. And then move the keyboard out of the way since we did our live Q&A session. So we're done with that. So we can dedicate all the space to this guy right here. And then we need to hear the ding. No ding yet. Turn these on. Okay. Oops. That's strange. Great. Hopefully we're still live. Yes, we are live. But I didn't hear any ding. No boom. Ah, there we go. That's what you want. Okay, that green battery indicator. All right. So now I will show you what I'm talking about. Hopefully it'll push to the screen. if reflector's on. Firewall maybe. Turn the filter on. We'll do it this way. Unfortunately, reflector is not working. All right, so here we go. The reason why I like reflector is because you could move this thing over there. It won't let you. Apple, if you're watching, please fix that. So now I'm just going to go into the DJI Fly application and then go to connection guide, camera view. Don't worry, it's a blank screen, but it's all good just because there's no drone connected. Which means I gotta turn the drone on, but that's an easy fix. I'll just turn on the drone. Okay, it's usually instantaneous, so we're good in that sense. It go beep beep. I'll just zoom it up. See that? See, there we go. All right, so there we go. So the part that's messed up, which made me want to flash the firmware again, was here. We go to settings, and then if you go into, I believe it's camera, and then storage. See, right there, it's in Chinese. Bummer. There's a video that I have, and I even tried. I went to about, right, and then from about I went back, and then if you go back from about, and you go English, and if you switch it to maybe Chinese, I thought maybe that would have worked. No, but that didn't work. And you just look for the symbol. Basically, the symbol's right there. See, you go down, and then this is about right there. That's about, and then you just look for. I thought maybe if I did that, you know, that would bring things back. See, Chinese, and then you just look for English. It's the same process for all language. It's basically that hexagonal symbol. So if I went to Spanish or Deutsch, and then see, you just look for the symbol. In this case, it's info, bottom, and then back, back one, and then look for Dutch, Deutsch, and then from Dutch you just look for English. So I thought that would work and reset everything. So if I went to camera, and then if I went to camera and then went back, right, and then nope, it's still in Chinese. Messed up. SD card. So that's what I want it to write to. So this is, you want top one selected if you want to write to your SD card. Feel bad for the new guys out there because, yeah, they're screwed. You're basically, actually, hey, maybe I'll make a new video, right, to help the fellows out there. Hey, welcome back, guys. This video is for those that have their DJI goggles in Chinese, and they're trying to figure out how to format the SD card, or have, you know, this is where you have it right. Anyway, so, but I wonder if it's on the drone, right, or if it's in the goggles. I'm not sure where it's pulling from this data on the screen, like if it's embedded in there. All right, so yeah, so I thought maybe that, but thank goodness the whole thing is not in another language mixed up. But DJI should be pushing another firmware out soon, hopefully, right, in the perfect world. So now I'm just gonna stop mirroring and go back to where we were to show you guys. Hopefully you can fix. Hold on one second. And I was trying to live stream today too, but that didn't work. It's really grainy. Stop mirroring. Okay, so now we're gonna connect this back to the computer. Hopefully, yeah, so it's a bummer. So we can't connect the goggles to update them again until the next update comes. And when the next update comes, you will have to do it from your phone, because as you can see, it's not working this way. Anyway, I'll experiment with this one more later. So now for the drone. If you want to update the firmware on your drone, you need a battery, okay? And it has to be on. So you take a battery, make sure the lights are green. Well, in this case, you don't want to short it or create a surge. Battery off first, and then plug the battery in, and then turn on the drone. Turning it on means all lights are green. You don't have to have it connected to the goggles for this update. Your goggles could be off, all right? And then we find here, we know it just connected. And then we go here. And you should see it on your desktop. See, there it is. And now we go here, double tap, press cancel if the splash screen shows up. And you see, and there it is. That's the latest software. You can flash it by clicking that thing here, right? And then the refresh button will update it again with the same firmware. So if things, if you're not, I actually did this over the weekend because the drone was actually flying like this. I was like, that's so I recalibrated everything, and then my calibration one didn't work, but then I managed to figure that part out, and then did the IMU, the sensors, and this and that, the compass, and then that did it. And now the drone flies straight, like literally. So let me see if I have some footage on here. Let's see, SD card, and all my flights were straight. It's like the drone got a V8, it got its vitamins. What is this folder? Yeah, let's go here. Got some footage. Oh, that's old footage. Date. And then. Huh, that's weird. Oh, goes from January. And then August 21st. Huh, maybe it's in the other folder. It's weird. I don't. DJI L1. I may have to reformat it. And then I'll go. That's yesterday. Oh, the dates are screwy. It's like backwards. Yesterday's today, and today was tomorrow. Welcome back to Everything That Glitches. Why that happens, I don't know, DJI, but you're killing me. Oh, so this was today. Yeah, so the next one will be. So I took off from here, and then you can watch. Look how the camera is so crisp. I love it. 4K, 60 frames per second. Those are my settings, because I do a lot of manipulation with my video, and so I like to. If we go up, you can always go down. If you're recording at 30 frames per second, oh, that sucks. I was just thinking. Now that because of when my mini Neo comes, all my aspect ratios in Final Cut default projects at 4K 60 frames per second, but the drone is shooting at 30 frames per second. This is a glitch you'll have if you are scrubbing your video through the SD card. So in order to see the video in its fullest experience, the correct experience is to take the video and put it on your desktop. This is actually a nice flight. I think I might keep this one. I think I might see, you got like a pause. Okay, so let's take this video. See, then it speeds up and picks up where it left off. So in order to, how big is that? 3 gigs? That should be pretty fast transfer. So as I was saying, in order to get the full experience, you just have to do it like that, unfortunately. But, this is a pretty good drone. I like it. At first I was on the fence with it. But yeah, so as I was saying, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Open up Final Cut, in case you're wondering, like, what is he talking about? I'll show you. I go to new project, and usually I create a library, but this will just show you that. See, my default project settings are 4K, okay, 60 frames per second, and this is the aspect ratio. But the newer, which means I'm not sure if I have to change the audio. My audio is 48 gigahertz because I have 48. But I'm not sure what that one's recording. I might have to dumb it down. which is a bummer because now moving forward, if you use, I don't see myself using the Neo a lot for other stuff, but I never know. Maybe my kids will use it. So I would have to change every time I start a project. It would have to be, or just create a default one. 30 frames per second. Change this to 30. See? And then change this to whatever the aspect ratio is. I think it shoots in 4K. I don't know. I have to check the specs. Yeah, I think it is 4K. I have to check the manual. Let's see. Actually, I have the manual here. I downloaded it from Mads Tech website. Let's see. Downloads. Type in DJI. I think that's it right there. No, that's not it. Oh yeah. No, it's drone insurance. Hold on. It's in here. It's in the. I'll just close that. Go back. Oh, maybe I should go. It would be nice if I can go into recent items. DJI Neo combo. There we go. And then go into the Finder and just type 4K. Oh, you'd think that they have that in there. Maybe a capital K? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Come on, DJI. I'm going to try this way. Maybe if I do this and then do a find. Type in 4K. Click OK. Nope. Type in 30p. Let's try. 30p. You can't even find the video recording shit in the manual. Alright, let's see. Click done. There we go. Type in record. There we go. It has return home. I like that path that it creates when you return home. Anyway, it's in there somewhere. So we're back here, right? And then we'll go. See, there it is. And I believe that it should have copied already. Yeah, so now we'll go back and check out the latest. This is 1, and there's 2. So in order to really watch it, well, I'll show you how it works, the Final Cut Pro process. And so I go here, call it Avada, AVA. We'll call it whatever you want. And then, see, this has to get changed to 60 frames per second, because that's what it was recorded on. That was in my settings. And then I click OK. And then I should be able to drop it in. I didn't create a new library, which means it's going to save it to my computer, which you don't usually do. You save it to a scratch disk, which is I plugged out during this video. So then what you do is you just take your stuff, do like that, drag it into your timeline. Now everything in here is at 4K, 60 frames per second, and now we can watch it flawlessly. Well, it depends. Hold on. I'm not sure what the Final Cut settings are set to. This was a live stream too. So there we go. We'll just let the drone take off and we'll watch it. See where it goes. Come on, we'll just scrub it a little bit. Yeah. See, and then it won't glitch. I was testing out the live stream to see. I guess now I can plug this out since we know it works, right? To see if it would come in HD if I was close to the router next to the house. I was actually on the bench outside, and then still didn't work. Still came in grainy. But this is pretty cool. See? They're gonna wave. Yes, this was a cool shot. This is how I check for weeds and look for garbage around the property, so I know where to go before I go. So I don't have to like wander around aimlessly. It's a really cool shot. And paused a little bit. I got nervous, and then I just smoothed it out. Came back down. Then what I think right here, and then I went in, and then around and down. It's a really cool flight. There's an area I have to put more water on. Usually it takes about 2 years for everything to take when it comes to the lawn. Unfortunately, I came through here, and so that little spot, that brown spot, is where a tree was. So I just planted stuff there, and then the swing I take down. I don't know. I have to figure something out with that swing. But the kids are older now, and they're not playing with it anymore. So I, put it out, leave it out for Halloween, put a witch in it or something. That'll be really cool. Except when it's windy, it just blows, and it popped because it hit the rock, sharp rock. And then this will go around. Really cool. And the grass is coming back. Oh, I left the lawnmower out. Got to put that back into the shed so it doesn't get ruined. Also, that squirrel. And then I tried to pull an aphix, because if you ever see one of our viewers on his channel, he can fly in small spots like that. So I've been working outdoor lights are on. I wonder, I have to reprogram them to turn on a little bit later, since it's I don't need to have the lights on at 5 o'clock. And then go around. So you get to take a tour. This one is one of my favorites, going through there. Don't worry, I'll get to this one next. And then let's see, I went around. Can't remember what route I took. I think I went over the house from the side. Oh, this one's really cool. I like this one. I was trying to get my bearings so that I could try a different route just to go around, and I wanted to take the sidewalk too, which is really cool, because then you can really get a gist of the property and get like a nice feel for it. See, kind of neat. Alright, so it looks like pretty good. I don't have to clean up over there. And then there's like surveillance on the house. So it looks like that tree needs pruning at the top though. And then I went up, and then something happened. I had to turn back really quick because the signal was dropping. Usually it doesn't, but the location I was in, and the location my spotters were in, were conspicuous, because someone said that you don't want to be in the drone shots whenever you take the shots. I was just practicing there. It's like, where do we put the spotters? And that's why we have the GMRS radios, keep contact. And then I tried to go up, and then I think I checked out another house further down. I went here, went out of town. And I got a gimbal error when I put the drone in this position. That is a nice view of the house though from there. I think I might do a snapshot or like a freeze frame, go back out tomorrow, and then do it like that from the corner. And I believe that's it. Yep. Oh wow. There's a package. And that's it. So that's that. So now we can go back to this one, and we'll go back to this screen to where the DJI Assistant is. So now, and same thing with this, you have to turn it on, right? Lights are green. We can turn the drone off because we're not using that anymore, and I might fly tomorrow. Take a picture of that angle shot. Or maybe I'll just take it from here. Motion controller 3. It's just loading, probably because it calls from the start. See, and it works. So then remember, you have to make sure they're on. Okay. And then now we're gonna plug this out. Maybe I'll make a short video for folks. That'll come out next week, or it's over the weekend since I'll be home. The only downside and bummer is, let me try a different cord, is that you can't reflash the goggles. You see how everything's in Chinese? I want to reflash it, and hopefully, you know, but it won't let me. But sometimes when things get glitchy, you want to reflash it, you know? And even DJI will tell you that when things aren't working before they take the ship back, they're like, try updating the firmware again. Good luck with that. Like, I can't. But let's see. Maybe it just requires time. All right, so right now the goggles are off. Okay. But if you can't update them from the computer, you will be able to update them from the phone, but only when the latest and newest firmware gets pushed, unfortunately. So I can't reflash these unless it requires a computer, right? That's older. We never know. We'll try that. And then in the meantime, while this is starting up, actually, oh, I have it on. Nice. See? So let's try it from here. Let's see. And then we know it's just a Mac issue, like with the latest operating system. Hopefully. Okay, so this is with the SD card appeared on the desktop, which is great. But that's it. That's all I got is my SD card. But I'm going to give it a minute. What's her name? Alexa, set the timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
And then I'll wait a minute, and if nothing happens, I'll turn it on. So this is it right here. And then I'll have a Windows machine, and they don't write this application for the Chromebook. We have a couple of Chromebooks for the kids. Bummer. Do you really need the box? Oh, someone commented. Wonder. In the meantime, we'll just look at a comment. We'll go to youtube.com. Do you really need the box though? No, you don't need the box. Not necessarily. No, only for the seller. Like, and if someone says they asks you if you have the box, just Alexa, stop. Just, you know, find another buyer. So now we're plugging. It's on. Battery's dying, so I'll have to plug this in soon. No, you don't need the box. That was weird. I wonder what it connected to. Oh, the goggles. So we'll shut this. Ah, what do you know? Interesting. I wonder if these two have to be on. Look, it connected. See? So it connected to this computer. So it's not working on the latest operating system for the Macintosh. And if I click on my software, hopefully it doesn't die out. I don't know how many minutes are left. 6%. Oh, that's plenty for this video. Let it load. Ah, you can downgrade. You can downgrade, or which is great because then you can just downgrade and choose the until the latest version is available. And you know, except I don't think if you do downgrade, you won't be able to fly the Neo. But let's try. This could be really tricky. 6% refresh. So I'm gonna press actually before I press refresh, it should work on this machine. Let's see. Bummer that it's not showing up over there. Okay, let's see. Nah, it's not showing up. We'll just wait a little bit. But yeah, you don't need the box. It's preference. It depends on the buyer. If someone, usually when they say if you have the box, it means they're not interested. Oh, I thought it was blue. Oh, I thought it was red. Oh, there's just the ad said it was a green watch for sale. And when you ask for blue, all right. So yeah, unfortunately. All right, this happened once before though with, I forget which one of the items, but that's okay. What you do is you take a cord and put this little attachment thingy in, and then you plug this. I wonder if you need that device thingy that he had mentioned. That would be interesting. I'll have to find it. Anyway, and then you go here, click on your device. And after you click on the device, you'll have the different versions of the firmware. Remember, if you downgrade, it'll put everything back in English, those spots that are in different languages, but you won't be able to fly the Neo. All right. So I'm going to refresh the current. Who knows? Maybe they updated it. So now we're updating the goggles. All right. And thankfully it's fast. On the iPhone, it's so slow, like literally. And who knows? Maybe this firmware update will allow it to have a better experience. But that happens sometimes with these devices. Like sometimes you have things that won't work unless you have USB to USB-C. That could be this particular case with this. I don't know. I don't know because this is USB and these are USB-C. But one of our viewers had suggested the particular cable that is what I'm looking for, which could be the solution to this particular problem. But 98, 99, then we'll be able to check the goggles and see if everything's still in Chinese on that one particular part. Now it's updating. Hopefully, I got still got 6%, which is good. But where's my charger? Forgot where I put it. Because the last thing you want is to be updating your device and the shit just crashes. But 6% is alright. It would just be nice if it worked from, that machine. 60%, so it's going pretty good. But don't try this at home. Always make sure you're at 50% or at least 100% when doing updates, because you could actually brick a device that way. Then you're screwed. But I have Care Refresh, and I know how long 6% will last on this machine. In the perfect world, because things glitch, as you see, right? When you know, you don't know. Just when you think you knew everything, it turns out you know nothing. All right, so now we're gonna plug this out, right? So yeah, I will definitely make a video on how to update your goggles, and then people will be like, "What? Why is this using another machine? Why can't you do it on your other one?" I don't know. So that's that. So we're going to turn the drone on. I wonder if it requires both of these things to be on. Right? But all right, so the goggles are on, connected to the computer, and nothing. Let's try quitting the app. Okay. Click yes. And then if it doesn't work, we still want to make sure everything's in English again. All right, and now we're just going to launch DJI Assistant for Consumer Drones. Welcome back to Everything That Glitches. You really can't make this shit up. It's frustrating but fun at the same time because I love the challenge. Because I come from a QA background. I love the troubleshooting experience. And then sometimes you have the guy, the engineer sitting right behind you, and you'd be like, "Yo, just do this." You can't do that. You have to put in a ticket. So the guy could be sitting right behind you, but then the ticket goes around the world and then comes back to the guy that's sitting behind you. I'm like, what the fuck? Just press that button right there and change don't put a semi bracket instead of colon. I can't. I need to. They're gonna have a meeting. They have a meeting about what you're gonna do, and then they have another meeting on the execution on what's gonna happen, and then you have another meeting to make sure that what you plan to do is what you're gonna do and what'll happen. And I'm like, I can't. You guys are killing me. Just press the button. Yeah, that's how the shit works behind the scenes. It drove me crazy. Anyway, so as you can see, it's not working. It's a bummer, and it's only working from that. I'll try. So I'm gonna like try different cables and see what happens, because it would be nice if this actually did work. I'm gonna try a different port. I can't disconnect anything now because we're I can't disconnect anything now because we're live and the camera is feeding into the computer. But I could try a different cord, and I will look for. I remember there was a cord that came with the goggles, I believe. A different one? We're going to try a different one. But we know it's not the cord because it just worked on that machine. But maybe it requires a different USB-C cord. I don't know. I wish I knew the answer to that. And that's why you have the trial and error. Nope. Well, what I'm going to do is maybe try rebooting the machine. But I didn't have to, because as you saw, I just downloaded it. And it worked straight out of the box, the package, the P8 package file. Yeah, maybe shut this off. Well, the drone's on. I don't. Oh, speaking of drone, let's check the drone. Let's make sure that. Let's see if the update. Let's see if the update fixes the Chinese, right? And let's see if we do a restore, right? If the restore downgrade puts everything back in English. But remember, if you downgrade, you're not going to be able to fly your Neo. But that's fine. But the new guy that has the update is going to be like, I can't. Oh, hey, maybe I'll do that, make a new video. Because just think, people are going to be having their Neo and not know how to fix that Chinese thing, unless DJI pushes an update, and then your Avata goggles will be in Spanish. Eso es because la DJI Avata, right? And now it's in Chinese. I just got to get this thing to work. Yeah, I think I'll do that after this. Make a new video if it lets me. I'm trying to connect this thing. I need to hear a ding. It's not the cord. It's the DJI experience. Literally. No, I'm not joking. You can't make this up. All right. And you need to hear a ding. Ding. Hold on. Kidding me, man. Maybe wake it up. That connected. Everything connected, which is great. You could do this wirelessly though, but I want to do it from here. Maybe when I do my video, I'll have to do it wirelessly. No, I can't do it wirelessly because there we go. So we got the ding. Now I can push it. The reason why I can't do it wirelessly is because if this is feeding here, I can't push the screen sharing. That's why. But here we go. You ready? MacBook Pro. All right, so let's check out the DJI Fly and then see if that actually did anything. All right, so there's our Avata, and now we're going to go here. Where is that button? It's just I'm used to wearing it and doing it. It's being covered. All right, let's see. Settings, camera, and then nope. See, storage is still in. See, SD card. So this actually says internal storage in Chinese. Just kidding. Like he speaks Chinese. No, it's that's the original translation if you set up your drone. But that's pretty straightforward. I don't think anybody will need a video for this. Maybe, you never know. I know that they'll need one for when it goes into Bonkers. This is Bonkers. I already have one like this though. About, and then you just go back, and then go up again, and then English. And let's say if I put it in Chinese, and then go back out, right? And then I'm like, what the hell? Oh, I need my menu back. What's going on? It's in Chinese. Remote ID, my photos, and then you have here. It's like, what's that say? Oh no, I can't put it back. So you go here, and then you go back, and then you go there, and then you go back again, and then you look for Chinese, and then look for English, like that. And you can do that in any language, in Dutch, Spanish, and whatever. But that's not the point. You have your other menu in Chinese. See, like that. I wonder if the other stuff is in Chinese, MPH and stuff like that. I didn't check that out. Let's see. Hold on. Let's go back. Settings, back, about, and then back again, and then English, and then here. Let's wonder if that's in Chinese, the miles per hour and stuff. Oh yeah, it's in English. Interesting. I thought they would have like different acronyms for mile. I guess that's universal. Oh no, then the car. They would have to make the cars, that dashboard would have to, yes, I guess that's universal language, or it's probably in kilometers or something. Yeah. So you're like, oh no, what's happening? Go here, go back, and then go there, and then come back again. Oh, I missed one. Hold on. Go there. I think it was there. And then you're like, wait, I messed up. And then right there. And then I wonder, oh, you just have to change it. Try French. And then yeah, so nothing. Yeah, it's all the same. Yeah. Let's see. It doesn't transpose the miles per hour to kilometers. Alright, so we got that. And then let's see. See? It's it. And then go back. And that's about. And then go back. And then look for Franchise. And then look for English. Oops. And then voila. I wonder if that did anything. Sometimes that could kick out like the experience, right? So let's go from here. Like that's why I thought putting it in another language would reset everything. Let's see. And if I go here, settings, camera, and then go back, and then advanced camera setting. Oh no, it's still in Chinese. Bummer. Anyway, for those of you watching, that's just select SD if you have an SD card. And if you don't have an SD card, but what would that be called though? What would you title the video? How to, I don't know. How to, I'll have to sleep on that one. How to get Avata to record video. How to get your drone to record. I don't know. I'll figure it out because that's a tricky one. Because I never thought about what to do. I just set it and forget it. Yeah, so there's that. So we know the goggles is a bummer, and you can't update it until they push another update. Which no, we can downgrade the goggles, or we can't connect. Yeah, we can downgrade it from another machine. That's the bummer part. So let's stop mirroring and try it again. All right, so that part is over. Now you know what to do to get your goggles where they need to. I'll put out another video on that, but I really want to try and figure this one out because this actually sucks. Because what if you don't have another machine? What if this is your only machine? We'll try something else. Maybe, just maybe, we'll shut this off because I want to fly that tomorrow. Maybe I want to try something. Sometimes this works, but not all the time. If we go here, applications, right click, show package contents, and then contents, and then DJ, I believe, I can't remember which one it was, DJI app. No, that's the other code. Mac OS. And then you click one of these, and then which one was it? If you click, let's try DJI service, and then it relaunches the app in a, you know, and then you hopefully click cancel. Usually that will stay open. Nope. And then we'll just click terminate. Which one was it? I can't remember. Assistant. There it is. That's the app itself. So now we just right click, open, and then nope. Oh yeah, you got spinning beach balls. So that's a good sign. Somewhat. It's possible that you're not allowed to do it anymore. No. That was the old way to launch it. Vision Starter, DJI browser. Oh yeah, this was it. And then you would copy and paste it, and then it would launch it that way. Okay, so let's see. Go here. I don't want to terminate it just yet. Which one did I click on? DJI browser. Okay, click terminate, and then we'll close that and we'll start it again. Try it again. DJI browser. Okay, and then that's supposed to launch the app. And then if you copy and paste this, and then put it in the terminal, or drag the app there, right? But in order to drag the app, let's see, we have to open it in another window. But you don't have to drag the app if you open up the terminal and create a new window in the shell. New, okay, and then paste that in. If it lets you. No, it's not letting me. Put the cursor in. Type. Yeah, it does work. No, it's not letting me. Let me try copying it again. Won't let me copy. So I might have to drag the app. Nope. Alright, so let's just take the app and drag it there. No. Let's see. And then click OK. I see that was like the default way of opening it. But it won't let you. Whoop. Nope. Alright, so we're done with that. Now that's like doing that. Now we're stuck there. Quit the terminal. And where are we? I don't know if it'll let me. I have to do this. Just quit whatever is running in the background. That's weird. Hello? My hand's there, but my desktop isn't there. That's so weird. There we go. That's so weird. Glitched out. That's fine. So I just want to welcome back to everything that glitches. So we'll just force quit that. Go quit, and that should see. I got rid of that. See, we got rid of that. All right, welcome back to Everything That Glitches. You really can't make this shit up. Like, I don't know. I'm speechless. But it's fun. I like trying to figure this stuff out. So now, what are we gonna do? We'll try launching DJI Assistant for Consumer Drones again, and hopefully it sees the goggles. Next, I'm gonna reboot. Any minute, any day. Yeah, it's not gonna work. We know it works. We tried it. I wonder if I have a I think I do. USB-C adapter to USB-C, like a low plug. Like just recreating the USB-C experience by piggybacking the USB-C. You got to think of everything. Like literally, when shit glitches out. Let's try that. So we're going to take this USB-C mini and attach the mini to the mini. I don't know. Piggyback it. Like maybe it needs to think that there's some special connection. There's a special connection between us. Watch it work. Nah. That would be funny if it did. Let me think. Do I have one? I have it somewhere. I don't really know where this stuff is. Let's try the other way. We know this works on the other Macintosh, which I believe is at 6%. That will definitely not last the video. I'll have to charge it. What's that? Oh wow, I left it on. I can't believe that. I have to say the RC3 has really good battery life. You leave it on, you get some good flight time. Let me find another cable. Hold on 1 second. I just need another cord. It's a bummer though. Goggles are on. I'm just looking for, there it is. This one. But I have a whole bag full of extra cords. Different cords and extensions for the experience that's just right for you. Alright, so let's see. See, now you know the shit that I go through to make a video. But I make it look so easy. And once I figure it out, I can usually do it in one take. Alright, so let's try a shorter one. Sometimes maybe it needs a shorter cable. It's too long. Like, you know, like, I don't know. You just got to think of, you got to think outside the box. Like literally, you cannot think like, can't be limited and think like, oh, it says just plug it in, so it's supposed to work when you plug it in. Move this one. This is a different one now. Different USB port. I think I threw out. Oh no, this is from a science experiment. Let's see. Maybe if I turn it off and turn it on again. Turn it off. I don't know. Just hold it right there. What other? I think I might have thrown out the bag of spare stuff. Okay, we want that. That creates the imaging exchange experience. Okay. And then now we know it's not working. Now we're just going to take out that little piece, that little mini extension, and then try connecting it that way. Put that there. And again, wait for it to, work its magic. Load that, and then you wait like 5 to 6 seconds to see what happens. No, it's not doing anything. I'm going to turn it on. See what that does. Make sure we're still live. Oh wow. Nice view. Nope. Really nice view. I wish I was there now. All right, let's see. All right, so that didn't work. So now what we do is we try something else. We try one last thing, because I don't think I have my bag of goodies. There's that. Turn it on. Again. Let's try the Discord. And we know it's not my computer. We know it's not the cord, because 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? We got to test the motion controller and change the firmware, or see the firmware, and we got to do the drone, right? And we also did it on the other machine. So it's just the experience with the goggles, which is a bummer. So there must be something in the firmware with the goggles. Well, there is something in the firmware in the goggles where it's in Chinese and it's just not, communicating correctly, which is a little bit of a bummer. And if you have to wait this long for it to connect, then it's a no-go. I thought maybe this I don't know, this is a thicker cord. Why not, right? You can't go wrong. Go big or go home. Alright, so we're going to plug this out. put this on the side and go here, and then get that little extension thingy. All right, and then now just thinking. Oh, well, I can't do this way anyway. I'll just do the cord though. And I can't do the cord without, I can. I'll just piggyback it. I'll turn it on. Let's see what happens this way first. Trying to think of some other chords that I have. Turning it on. Okay, now it's on. No data transfer mode. Let me try something. I was thinking of this thing. Nah, it's not working. What I need is a USB, USB-C, and then USB, so that I can have like a three-way and then connect it in here. If that makes any sense. So you would have it go from, to try and create the experience where it thinks it's one of the USB connectors, and then that might work. It would work this way, but not the other way. So I would need the converter for this, which would be one of these. So basically, it would be like this going into here, and then this going into the male of the USB cord, and then the male coming out of the USB cord being a USB-C, which would mean that I know where one is in the car. 1 second. And that might do the trick, and then we know what the problem is. Nah, it's not the right one. It is one, but not the one that I need. It could be one over here in the drawers. The problem is you get so many cords when you order something. You never think like, oh, I don't need that. Why are they sending me this? Why are they sending me that? And then now when you need it, you can't find it. Where is that? Yeah. No, I think I got rid of them. I was like, it was a whole bag of goodness, but I just thought it was crap. It's fine. There's always more to come. More to come by, but that gave enough time for that to like find itself and hopefully appear on the screen, but it didn't. Let me try something. I want to try. Oh, wow, what's that? Interesting. It's like this strange piece. No. Yeah, maybe we'll try this. Oh no, but that doesn't matter. Because we still need it to go into the other one. Yeah. Bummer. No. Nope. Sorry, guys. Catch you guys on the flip side. I don't have it. It doesn't work anyway. We're just trying to like jerry-rig it, if that makes any sense. We know it'll work on USB. Like if we do like this one more time. Just need the other connector. Maybe I'll go to Best Buy later. So if I take this without any adapter, plug it in here, and take this and then put it in here. Type in your passcode. And then when it loads on the DJI Assistant, if we're lucky, the battery still at 6%, which is really weird. It didn't deplete. It's verifying OneDrive. We should see our goggles in a second, but you have to turn the goggles on. And now, there you go. There goes your DJI. Well, we had it a second ago. Oh, let's turn the goggles on. That was weird though. You saw that? It worked with the goggles off, and that's how it was one time before. Let's try that. Now it's turned on. So usually it's a smaller data cable, so it might take a little bit longer for the experience to happen. That's why I have that adapter. And see, there it is. And if we go here, maybe downgrade to like the first software when things worked before the upgrade. But again, if you have the Neo, you're not going to be able to, because the latest firmware actually gives you that experience with these goggles. And as you can see, it's just a little slow, which is fine. Remember, it's a data cable, because before we used the adapter. See? And then you can go downgrade. And then you have your release notes. And the release notes say, added support for DJI Neo, fix some known issues. Really? I didn't know people were asking for the SD card experience to be in Chinese. Added support for DJI O3 Air Unit. Oh, I remember that one. That was a nice experience. Fix some known issues. Oh, wow. You can just go down memory lane. And then release notes. Added wireless streaming. Oh, wow. So that was added. Oh, the wireless streaming is pretty good. I like it. I was doing it today if anyone logged on. And then they added 4K at 100 frames per second. Video quality when used with the Avata 2. And fix some known issues. And then, let's see what we got there. It's like really cool being able to see all the different features that were added. We just did that one. And then some other features. Oh, wow. This update was so extensive that I don't even want to read it. Oh, PNP, real view. Wow, so that was all added. So these are all features that are added over the course of time, which makes you wonder, what else are they going to add? That means that they can, if they can add these features, I wonder if they can add a full acro mode to the Neo. That would be kind of interesting. If it's just a software that has to be written in, which makes sense, right? There is a board on there. So the only thing it's limited by, its functions put in there by its creator. What is my objective? To please all beginners. Yeah, that makes sense. Interesting. So it's possible down the line that the Neo might do more than what it's doing right now. But it still does not change the fact that we can't get the menu out of Chinese and back into English. That one little area. I'm sure if we downgraded it, that would fix it. But I want to, and by next week, actually, I'm not sure if by next week, let's check the calendar and see how often DJI pushes updates. Okay, so they launched a software in 2024 in July, and then they launched the software in May, June, July. Okay, so the ones are here. January, February, March, April. In April was one launch, okay, on the 7th. In May was another launch, so that's about like a month. And then they go from 5 to 7, okay, in July. So then 2 months was the last update, and then 2 months, which is September, was the next update, which means that you could be looking at another update in about a month. A little bit of a bummer, which is fine because that's about when my Neo will come anyway, according to DJI. Yeah, so between 1 month and 2 months of softwares have been pushed. Bummer for those looking for that fix, but you can live with it. I'll make a video, but you can definitely live with it. You could that's not detrimental to opposing it being in the full experience of Chinese, but yeah, downgrade. And to downgrade, you need another machine. You could go to the library, as long as they don't have their computers on lockdown, where you can only surf the web. You can't download anything. Just looking for that cord, but nope, I don't have it. Looks like I'll just be using that adapter. All right. Anyway, but before I use the adapter, just want to make sure all my stuff is in order so I don't go crazy looking for it. Yeah, so it's a little bit of a bummer for those that want to. So you'd be in the same predicament if you only have one machine. If you have a friend, there have been times where I went to Best Buy and be like, "Can I just check out that computer?" And the guy was nice enough to let me plug something in and do an update because I wanted to test it out and see, like, I wonder if it's my machine or the machine. And then it turned out it wasn't my machine. But depending on your Best Buy will definitely make or break that experience from happening, and which makes sense because you're not supposed to use the department store machines for your own personal experience. Yeah, but that's a bummer. That sucks. So if there's something else you can think of, there was something that one of our viewers suggested, actually. Hold on one second. Just putting everything back. One of our viewers suggested using a special key. Click yes. But I will try rebooting the machine and maybe that might work. Hopefully. If not, then we know. Or let's see. We go here. Oh wow, are you shitting me? Look at Nikocado Avocado. He lost weight. Wait, is that a new video or an old video? That was him before. No. Let's see, we'll lower that. And then skip. Wow. No, that's gotta be an old video. Wow. Looks tired though. Are you kidding me? I can't. Alright, so let's go back here. One of our viewers, I don't know how people eat all that food. I like to eat, but let's see. Go here on the bell. I believe it was further down. And renew. Another grape soda. I remember that comment. And then Jeff Goldblum. If we see FPV unknown, we've gone too far. No, I don't see it. It could be in the other section where the other comments are. Possibly. Yeah, it's in here somewhere. Someone needed a door for their action camera. It's very easy to lose that action door camera. There's a new version of Remarkable that came out that's in color, which is really cool, but I don't use the current Remarkable anyway, so it'd be useless for me. Let's see, we have here, You Made Me Laugh. Okay, we saw that one. TID Radio, Drone Nation. Bummer. The cable you're after needs to be OTG cable. I wonder what the video was that one for. Hold on. Interesting. OTG. I'll have to type that in. OTG cable. I have one. I hope. Or I had one. On the this remote that you get with the when you buy your drone. I never use it. I don't even know why they put it in the box. They should have just gone all out and give folks what they needed. Let's see. Maybe that'll work. It's an interesting remote, but you can't really fly manual in it. See? The newer one I think is lighter. Or it could be the same one. Oh, unless they changed it and made the experience. That's how old it is. A lot of dust on there. So it's compatible with the 03. I wonder if that's updatable. Oh, except now we just got to bring it closer. An OTG or on the go. On the go. No, this is definitely not what we're looking for. On the go cable. Yeah, no, I got plenty of those. So I was like, I thought it stood for some acronym. For the technology behind it. But no. What I need is this. Something like that. But with the opposite connection so we can reverse it. See the DJI dongle. Oh, this is what I need. DJI, that is exactly what I need. Maybe that is why it's not working. Damn, and they're sleeping upstairs. Could be why they put that in the box. Which someone just asked a second ago. Do I need the box? Yes, you do. If you want that OTG cable. Let me think. Where would it be? Let's go here. Where is it? We'll close that. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Alright, and then we'll shrink that. Hold on. And then we'll close that. And then we will... Where is it? I don't know. It's probably in another window. I just want my dock to appear. There we go. I know that cable. I believe... it could be in the Avada box. But I know where there's one upstairs. I think I know where there's one upstairs, but everyone's sleeping. And I can't just go ransacking the room. Hey guys, I need to find a cable. But if my memory serves me well, we will have one in the box. In one of the boxes. If not here, in one of the storage boxes in the attic where I kept my keyboard. I'll just move the mic over here so that you guys can hear me. So I believe it's in one of the boxes. Hopefully in the perfect world. Because you get one when you buy one of these things. And I was like, what do we need this cable for? You know, some screws for the Avada, which I don't need. Oh yeah, and this was the Avada that I sold. And yeah, unfortunately, just need to. I have the Tello. Tello's really cool, but I haven't flown it in a while. Because that on-the-go cable has the USB connector, so it would go USB, right, to the, it would create the experience that we want, so we could piggyback it. But as you can see, I don't think we have it. But I'm going to check one more box, and hopefully I have it. Because I remember having the adapter for it too. Oh wow, forgot how big the box is that the Avada 2 comes in. It's a good drone. I miss the Avada one, but you can only fly so many drones at a time. Still have the box? Yeah, I do. Alright, so I found the OG cable. Now we have this, which can go in here. Thank you, viewer. You are a lifesaver. Alright. And then now we put it to the test. If this works, we got a new video. Alright, so we know that didn't work. Okay. Keep that. And then now, it may or may not work because this could be too short. This is not a data cable, but it would be a little slower. But wishful thinking. Oh, but the goggles are off. Okay. Now the goggles are on. Nah. Well, wishful thinking. Unless, one last try. Like it has to be a thicker OT on-the-go cable, right? Like it can't be a wood, because remember we tried the thin OTG cable and it was just too thin, which means what we would do is, but we have this one, which is a little bit thicker, USB-C data cable. So that experience is streamlined. And this is an Amazon cable. I don't know what came from Amazon that required that cable. Okay. Let's try that. Alright. Takes care of that. No. It was a good call though. Would have been cool if like that's all it needed. USB-C, back to the experience that it needed to be. But it's not working. We'll shut it off. Maybe it has to be off for the newer computers. We tried. Salute. Well, It is what it is. It's my apple juice. It needs ice. And I can't try the other port because I wonder if no, the other one is not a drive. I remember when I called Geek Squad, they said that that's a charging port designated, so it won't do justice. All right. Well, I got a mess to clean up. Let me try. Let me try this one. And then this one. Alright, I'll piggyback it. Oh, I don't want to let you piggyback because this is male to male. I need another. I have one here somewhere. I have a double female. Oh, but it's upstairs. Damn it. And everybody's sleeping. But what we could do is. We know this will work directly into the computer. Nah. Oh well, we try. Quit the At least now when you click on the DJI application, Assistant for Consumer Drones, when it's in your dock, it actually, you can see it bounce up. So they fixed that, which is a good thing. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Just looking to see which one is this one. Yeah. That's it. I'm going to start cleaning up so it doesn't look like a tornado hit it when we film another video. Bummer. It's really interesting. I was able to find the cord though. On the go cable. That's what it's called. OTG. That stands for like old technology. Something. Cord. But that's not a designated USB port anyway, so we wouldn't know. Remember, if you have the MacBook Pro, the one on the right is a designating charging port. Let's pull it out a little bit. But wait. What did I do with it? So This one, the Swiss Army knife, whatever you call it. So, because I want to try this, let's put it in again. Leave it for like 5 seconds. Leave the car keys here. We know that did nothing. Plug this into here, right? And then take the one that's here, break this out. Oh, but I'd have to plug out the camera. Bummer. And that would be the end. No, it wouldn't be the end of our show because I have an extension cord. The USB-C extension cord. So if I did this like that. Plug this in like that. So now it's going USB, USB-C, and then piggybacking. Don't break your goggles in the process. Trying to find a solution with your mic all the way over there. Nope, that didn't work. Oh well, we try. Nope. Alright. That's it. Time to clean up this mess and call it a day. But I'll keep trying. Because not everyone has 2 computers. But there is a way. Guarantee it. It's just a matter of figuring it out. Or it could be in the firmware. Like they broke it. Because if you saw my video, I updated the firmware. From the from here, my computer. I gotta put this back together. But at least I found the on-the-go cable, which I should just keep handy, because you never know when you might need it, right? On the go, on the fly. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope this video helped you. Better understanding on how things are done behind the scenes to troubleshoot so that we can find a solution that's just right for you. But in this particular case, we are stumped. But I will not give up. But most likely I will have to, because I need to call it a night and I need to get some sleep. But we'll figure it out. Or hopefully DJI will just push it. DJI will just write the code. You know, like write the code to fix this shit, you know? Be nice. Oh, that's, you know, can't talk like that. That's why they don't send you stuff. Because this is what they would call, as drone camps would say, an honest review, right? And you just can't, especially in today's world where everything, I don't want to go there. Yeah. And I'll see you all next time.